On August 2nd, 2008, a severe thunderstorm moved through Rockingham County. Now, several trees were knocked down in the Melrose area north of Harrisonburg, but then the storm started to rotate. This is the radar image from that Saturday afternoon as a tornado briefly touched down in Elkton.
There have been several reports of damage, including large trees that are down, just as you're seeing here on Pine and East Spring Streets. The mayor also reports that a roof right there near F Street was nearly lifted off the house.
This was video taken by Jody Meadows during that powerful storm. This is some of the other damage, and this photo was also sent in. So this is the wall cloud, or the lowering, rotating cloud that would have preceded the tornado as the storm moved toward Elkton.
Some Elkton residents who witnessed Saturday's storm say they are sure they saw a tornado. The National Weather Service says they were right.
Now, the tornado touched down right on the banks of the Shenandoah River and moved across Park and 4th Street. Here's the report from WHSV right after that storm.
Wind from a powerful storm is to blame for widespread damage in the town of Elkton today. Folks spent their morning cleaning up debris. Beginning our team coverage on this storm is WHSV's Philip Townsend, who visited those hardest hit areas. And Philip, how much damage was caused by yesterday's storms?
Mary, multiple Elkton residents said it sounded like a freight train passing through their front yard during the storm. After checking out some of the damage, you can see why.
Come outside, it looks like a bomb goes off in your front yard right in the trees.
If you look in just a few neighborhoods in Elkton, you will see the devastation. A powerful storm tore through the area Saturday, ripping out trees and damaging homes, leaving debris scattered all over town. Residents say it may be the worst storm they've seen ever.
I've never experienced any type of wind and rain like that. The rain was completely sideways.
So we've had wind that bends trees, but you don't have them ripped out. Like today, we actually had that pine tree's been there probably since the 50s, and it's cut in half by the wind.
Residents say it started just like any other typical storm. They quickly realized it was something much worse.
And I was still looking out the window thinking, wow, this is going to stop in a moment, because usually that's what happens, and it didn't. It just continued to worsen.
Elkton resident Laura Karakoff says her children's trampoline was demolished by the wind after being launched nearly 50 feet. Their wooden play fort also fell victim to the 60-plus mile-per-hour winds. She and neighbors say witnessing the damage seems unreal.
We were all just aghast, if you will, when we looked around and saw trees just sheared off.
An hour ago, you couldn't see this yard at all. It was buried under limbs and debris.
Now, neighbors say cleaning up the damage is the main focus.
For me, it was, okay, gonna be doing yard work all week.
The tornado had a path of only about 1/4 mile. It was rated an EF0 with winds of 50 to 70 miles an hour. And even in that small tornado, from all of the damage photos and video, you can clearly see how much destruction just one storm can have. I'm Chief Meteorologist Aubrey Urbanowitz for WHSV.